We are headed to Germany. So our flight was delayed. Okay, it's kind of been a crazy afternoon. So we missed our flight to... Hello and welcome back, and it's time for another travel vlog, and this time we are headed to Germany. Let's go. We just got on our flight. It's kind of delayed, kind of not. We'll see if we make our connection in Amsterdam, but we're on our first flight. That's good enough for now, and we'll check back when we land later. Kind of been a crazy afternoon slash morning. We are in Amsterdam currently, and we did miss our connecting flight to Munich. So our flight from Minneapolis was delayed when it took off, and so we landed late here, and then we tried to get to the gate, but passport control was way too busy, so we were there like 10 minutes after it had closed. So we got another flight, which is 10:25 in the morning right now in Amsterdam, and our flight is at 3:30 in the afternoon, so we have a few hours to kill here in Amsterdam, but at least we got another flight, which is good. We're not in too much of a rush. We didn't have anything planned for today, but it's kind of been a crazy morning. I've definitely sweat a lot through this fleece. It was not the best outfit idea, but that's an update on our travel itinerary. Dylan's trying to figure out if we have lounge access, and I'm just meandering. We are now embarking to find a lounge. This building's cute. Okay, after a crazy day and 8 hours of delays, we finally landed in Germany, and we just got through and picked up our little rental vehicle. Just a little Toyota, nothing too crazy. And we are, let me walk around. We are about to head to our Airbnb and try to find parking. But that's just a little update. Okay, on our way to Munich from the airport. Sun glaring in our eyes. Nothing too crazy scenery wise, but the weather looks beautiful, which is good.
We made it.
Yes, finally. Left of our drive to Munich. We are on just some highway. It's 4 lanes, and the left lane is crazy. There's like a lot of really fast driving. I'm gonna see if I can catch somebody in the act. Is there anyone coming up from behind?
Not yet.
I'll try to. There's some pretty skies. Besides the signs being in German, nothing looks too crazy. We even got some corn, so it feels like Iowa. But I really want to catch someone. So this lane's like driving faster, but not crazy. But then look at this dude in the brown. That dude wasn't even going that fast.
No.
There's about to be someone that's gonna come up in an Audi or BMW. Yup, that's the one. That's the one. You can't tell as much on camera, but it's kind of crazy. This dude has IKEA furniture in the back. I'm assuming, I don't know. But yeah, it's, you know, a little stressful looking at these other 2 lanes while you're driving, because they're definitely zooming compared to the right 2 lanes. Oh my gosh. It was like 4 in a row. A little more into downtown Munich, hitting a little bit of traffic. Some nice buildings, a big IBM building. Microsoft.
Huh.
Marriott. Okay, this is our first cute little building. I don't think it's German because it's called Taverna del Sud, but it is very cute. And then this is like a little park here on the right. Some people jogging and stuff. Dylan's about to do an interesting intersection here because it's not straight ahead from us. It's a nice little swervy action. But yeah, it's pretty. It is pretty. I don't know what this building is, but it looks very nice. It is some, I don't know, castle, church. I would maybe stay where you are, watch for pedestrians. It's a little more pop in here. Hello, it has been a very long day and I'm kind of gonna go over a quick summary and then I'll talk about all of the document and like requirements, things we needed in order to be able to travel to Germany, and then at the end I will do a room tour of our Airbnb. So first of all, we flew out of Minneapolis today and our flight was delayed about 30 minutes to an hour because they had to check everyone's documents, like COVID documents. So you have to fill out Dylan filled out all the documents, so I don't know anything. You have to fill out a health declaration, like with your flight number, name, vaccination status. You also have to show like regular like passport and then your vaccination card or proof of a negative COVID test when you like check in at your gate. Then once you get on the plane, you also need a quarantine form. Is that what it's called? A quarantine form, which like we were just going transit through Amsterdam, so if you like have documents to prove that you don't have to quarantine?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, the form is to prove that you don't have to quarantine, and they actually do give you both of these forms on the plane if you're flying Delta, but we had them printed out ahead of time, so we actually didn't have to fill out anything on the plane, which was really nice. But if you don't have them, they'll also give them to you. And one of them we had to give back to them, the other one we just like got to keep in case anyone asked for it. And then, so our flight was delayed. So we landed in Amsterdam and our 1 hour layover was not enough time because it ended up being like 20 minutes and we still had to go through passport control and just show regular documents there. I don't think we had to show anything like COVID specific, just passport. But that took too long. So we missed our flight to Munich. So we ended up getting put on another flight, which was 6 hours. Was it 6 hours? 6 hours after we were initially supposed to leave, which was fine. We weren't too upset about it because our bag ended up not making the flight as well, so it was with us, so we got on the next flight. But it was just a little crazy getting that all figured out. But we had a really nice Dutch lady at the transfer desk that was really helpful. So then Dylan had lounge access, which was really nice, so we just got to hang out, relax, and like eat food. Otherwise 6 hours can get a little long in the airport. And then we finally got to Germany and we didn't have to do any customs or showing of any documents here. I think we only had to do that in the Netherlands and then back in the US. So that went pretty quickly, and then we just grabbed our bag and then headed to Munich. So now we're here in Munich at our Airbnb, which if you rent a car, which we did in Munich, it's a little crazy driving wise. There are very narrow roads and they're two ways and people are kind of parking willy-nilly, so just be prepared for that. But I think Dylan did a really good job and we found parking, found our Airbnb, and that's kind of a quick summary of the day. And now I'm gonna do a quick little tour of our Airbnb. Okay, so here's the door we come in from, and right next to it we have this funky little mirror. I'm already in my casual sleep clothes. And then when you turn right, and here we have the bathroom, which is very nice. It's very white and clean. The fan's kind of coming on, so it might be a little loud, but we have shower, sink, toilet, and then the mirror is foggy. because we just showered, but we just left some of our stuff here, but then some of these things were left by our Airbnb host. And then the Airbnb is basically just one room. We got Dylan chilling in bed already over there. There's this nice little closet to hang up jackets, put your shoes in there. We already made a mess with our suitcases, but has a nice double-sized bed, a little nightstand. They left some waters and like recommendations and things for us. It has this like Google Smart system, and then an extra chair that we put our clothes on, little table dining area, TV, more mirrors, and then like a full kitchen. Kind of has everything you need, a nice coffee maker, stove, sink, and it even has a washer in here, which is really nice. And then there's also a balcony area, but I'll actually show this tomorrow since it's too dark to see anything, and this faces a courtyard. But I will do that one tomorrow. But yeah, it's just one small room, but it's very clean. I think it's all we need. I don't think we need much more, but yeah, I really like it. Okay, so we did get in around 7 p.m. and then we talked to our Airbnb host. He got us situated in our room, and then it was already like 8, and I guess a lot of things close at 8 here, like supermarkets and some of the food stuff. So we actually just ate in our room with some food we already had. So we just went out to our car quickly, but we haven't walked around or anything. I think we're gonna spend the night resting, and then tomorrow we will hit all of the attractions in Munich. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.